Hi all, Simon Pimenta here. I was chatting to a former client on LinkedIn recently, and the reason I was talking to her on LinkedIn is because she's been working for a number of years. And I said to her, look, would you like to do a testimonial, either written or video? She didn't want to make a video because she's seen that when people do share their story, some people do get a certain amount of abuse from some people in the CFS community who say that, your story isn't true, you're lying, whatever. She didn't want to do that. So I said, look, you could do something written. You could even change your name if you want. So this is what Serena, that's her alias, shared with me. She said she got sick in 2013 and developed a myriad of symptoms, including brain fog, dizziness, rubber legs, as she called it, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, and was given a diagnosis of CFS in 2015. We started to work together at the end of 2015, and at that point she wasn't working. She'd given up her job due to her health. When she came to the training, she recognised that she wasn't a person who stood up for herself, rarely said no to people, always prioritising others' needs, both at home and at work. She strongly believed that putting herself first was selfish rather than self-care, and this massively contributed to her getting sick. So a quick point I want to make about that is her story might be different to your story, okay? And my experience that everyone I've ever worked with ME/CFS, fibromyalgia, has a different story to tell. She recognised that she was a perfectionist and always wanted to go above and beyond at work, which led her to working long hours whilst bringing up a young child. This led her to feeling conflicted as she felt she wasn't being a good enough mother. When she finished the training, we talked about, or she asked me a question about wanting to go back to work. Should I go back? Should I not? Someone had said to her to wait a year, who'd also done a brain training program. And we had a conversation about this, and I said to her, look, you have to decide what feels right for you. What she decided to do is to work part-time at a local charity where the pressure and demands were much less than her city-based role. And when she felt ready, I think her boss contacted her saying, look, I'd like you to come back. And again, she considered her options, and this time she renegotiated her hours and her terms, which her old boss agreed to because he really wanted her back. So she was able to communicate much more effectively after the training, stating her needs. And recently her workload was unmanageable, and she conveyed to her boss, you're setting me up to fail, and I don't fail. So please make arrangements to ensure that this doesn't happen. And after 4 years, the company made everyone reapply for their jobs, and she resigned from her role as she secured a full-time role elsewhere, and she wasn't prepared to be treated like that. And she says the old me would have never done that. Anyway, I thought I'd just very briefly share her story. Hope that gives you food for thought. As I say, everyone with ME/CFS is different. Why you got sick may be different to why I got sick. I have made a video where I kind of talk about some of the factors that can contribute to us getting sick and the 9 areas I focus on when working with people. If you'd like to watch that video, if you're watching on YouTube, click the link below and send me a message and put the word video in the message. If you're watching on Facebook, just comment below and tag me, and I'll send you the link to that video. If you'd like to join my Facebook group, again, click the link below. Thanks for watching. Wishing you great health. Bye for now.